Yeah. Look at that. This is Jamaica mackerel rundown. Look at the color. Look at the vibrancy. Look at here. I'm just gonna taste it. It is lovely. Oh my. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. As you can see, I am doing outdoor cooking, and one of the favorite food that we usually have in Jamaica is our ackee and saltfish, but as well as mackerel rundown. Yes, some beautiful mackerel here. Some beautiful mackerel. You can have a look. Some nice salted mackerel. Mackerel rundown is one of my favorite food. Basically, when my grandmother used to make this, I used to just sit down and watch her. And you know what it is? It is so tasty with the green banana and the dumpling. When she boiled down the coconut and the custard with the onion and the tomato, let me tell you something. Mackerel rundown, hey, Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something, if you don't mind, it beat the ackee and the saltfish. So one of the main ingredients is your coconut. The coconut, you're going to break it. Well, what we usually do is just, let me show you, see if I can. You're going to break the coconut. Yeah, and the water run out. I don't drink the water, but this is perfect. You just break that. And this is the coconut. I don't need to break two, I'm just showing you. So I'm just going to take that out and I'm going to blend it up now. Yeah man, coconut, that's the main ingredient of your, and that can go in the fire. Yeah. Might have to run, we get cold. But I let the cold run out for me today. But yeah. I'm just showing you guys how to take the coconut out of the shell. We call it hucks out the coconut. And then we cut it up finely, blend it, juice it out, ready for the mackerel to be cooked in. These in two, you know, or even threes. Or we can just put them in the pot just like that. So I'm going to slice these in two. You can cook it with the head on. Or equally you can slice it up like that. So we're putting that in the pot now. Then boil. To use the water to water my pumpkin. Look at that. So I'm going to grate the coconut, and this is the old-time way. And you have to be careful when you're grating your coconut. You grate the coconut like that. I'm going to use my hand and the strainer to strain it out. You can blend it. Take your time because the grater is very sharp. Very sharp. So don't make no mistake. I'm going to take time and vroom, 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 vroom. And these little pieces, allow them. Because if you're not good, if you don't know how to do it. So this is basically how we do it back home. Without show you what we do. So as soon as the mackerel is boiled now, we're going to make it boil a bit. And then we don't want the salt to boil out too much either, you know. Because you're going to cook down in there. We're more or less scalding it. That's what we're doing. Inside here, you'll see the mackerel being scalded off. We don't want it to boil out too much. As I said, you can see the salt in there. So one of the ways that as opposed to grating the coconut, you cut it up in small pieces, and like you're making drops. See that? That's flying all over the place. Like you're making coconut drops. So it's make it easier to blend. So that's what I'm doing now. You know, I grew up grating the coconut. Never know about blender in my days. And we never own one at the time. You understand? Never own one at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Never own one at the time.
Well,
So
when did you first see a blender?
Oh my God, that was so. Did we own one? I can remember when I think on my cousin's house. I think that's where the blender thing came in. But even so, my grandmother never used to have, I don't think we even had a blender when I was there. I don't even think so. Love it. This is what I grew up on. This is basically one of the meal that we usually sit down and wait on when grandma is cooking. So this is the coconut that I have grated and blend. So I'm going to use my hand and take out most of the juice. So once you do that, you put that over there and you can use this again. You know, you can actually use it again. But we're going to use the milk to boil down. Look, make sure you get, and leave this in case you need a little bit more in there. You know what I mean? You can go back over it, but we're going to get everything out of it. So remember, just use your hand and squeeze out you understand? Get the milk all out of the coconut. This is the whole idea of getting the cream, and this is the oil. This is what makes coconut oil. This is why it is so authentic Jamaican rundown. You know, it's next to the ackee and saltfish. You can't beat it. It's nice, as me say, when you eat it with a dumpling, cornmeal dumpling, and you know, piece of yam, cassava, all the peppers in it. Oh my God. And a piece of fried plantain. Look, see plantain there? A nice piece of plantain. Use your hand and the water goes through like a sieve. Your finger, it goes through your finger. Look, like a sieve, strainer. And look how much me get up. See? And me just squeeze that. Squeeze that. Squeeze it. What I'm going to do now is bring this over. So we're ready to put our milk right in. So that's going in.
And that's the reason that you've been doing that, yeah?
Huh?
And that's why you were trying to get out as much as you could.
As much as I could, because that needs to boil down now, you know. That needs to boil down now. See me scrape it out, put it over the side there. That needs to boil down. And me say you can drop a little trash in there. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You know. So that going to boil down now. We're going to cut up our onions and our seasoning. And then, ooh! That's how it looks. So what we're looking at there is the cream. It's boiling down. We need that to boil down to a custard. Yeah? So that's cooking down. So when it's almost down, you'll see it start to cream right round. And then that's when I'll add all the tomatoes and peppers. Guys, and all of that. The Scotch bonnet pepper, the Jamaica Scotch bonnet pepper. You're going to need these. These are got my Jamaica Scotch bonnet pepper sauce right here. Organic onions, organic everything. Jamaica, red root, scallion and all of that. These are some spring onions. Oh, the birds cooing over there. Wow, hold on. See the custard boiling down. That's the custard, guys. That's the custard. That's the oil, look. Oh, you see the plane above. Some of the seasoning, look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Put that in. And that's going to give us then the mackerel goes in after. Wow. I'm telling you. And I'm going to wash a nice pepper. Look. Can put 2 peppers in there. Peppers in there. And this would add a little bit more liquid inside there as well. And the garlic. Oh. So we can add more. So we add in our tomatoes and a little bit more peppers in there. Yeah. And we're going to stir. We're going to stir that. That's going to boil down now. Put in the. You see, if you look over here, if you look in the corner here, you see the oil. Can you see the oil? Let me lift up some of the oil. If you look, there's the coconut oil. You see the oil? That's the oil in the corner there. See? You can see the oil there. So that now is going to go down. And we're going to add our mackerel after. So we're going to leave that to boil down a little bit. A little bit of black pepper. Yeah. DW pepper sauce. These peppers are grown right here. Right here. So we're just going to add a little bit of pepper in there. Put a little bit of oregano. Oregano is one of my favorite. Woo! Hey, hey, hey! Let me say amen. 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 Oh, hallelujah. Oh, I want the in the coconut milk. So I'm taking that out. So I'm not even going to you can debone it. Mackerel in. So we're gonna drop it in one by one. Whoa, look, that's coming down now. We're gonna drop it. Remember the mackerel is already cooking it. It just needs to saute down in the pot, you know.
It smells amazing.
It is really, it looks good, isn't it? Look at that. What better way to cook your mackerel rundown than I'm gonna put the head in there. Yeah, put the head in there. Look at the head and look at me. Look at the head looking at me.
We don't want that.
You're gonna have it. Oh.
You're savage.
So there we go. We're gonna just scrape everything out. Leave that one. So the one that's pickled, we're gonna put that in. So for who don't like bones, the pickled one go there. So there we go. Make that head look up and say, hey, look at me, yeah. Nice solid tomato. I'll slice that in two. Right, and that goes in the top of the. We're gonna slice that. So thick onion. Remember the onion is organic onion, straight from the allotment. Decorate it on top there. Decorate it on top. Decorate it on top. Onion in the middle. Onion in the middle. Onion in the middle. So it's time I'm gonna taste it now. Let's
So what happens if the pepper bursts?
Oh, that's gonna be too hot. You can't eat that food.
Well, what, you can't have spicy rundown.
You can have spicy rundown, but you know, yeah, but you don't wanna a rundown that it's gonna be too hot. That you're gonna put another one in. So well, we're not gonna use the seed. We're just gonna use just a little bit of the seed. So here we go. Add look of spice to it, you know. Guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to get all these nice, wonderful food cooking in the backyard garden in London, England. Hey, look, sunflowers, you're getting sunflowers, you're getting peppers, you're getting corns, you're getting cabbages, you're getting everything. So we're going to taste this now. I'm going to taste that. Very nice. See? Very, very nice. Yeah.
What it tastes like?
It tastes good. Me don't know if it tastes like.
We want you to tell me what it tastes like.
Rundown.
What's that taste like?
The coconut milk in it, the thyme, the onion, the scallion, the pepper, the pimento seed, everything in there just nice. Nice, nice, nice. This is mackerel rundown. Hey! Woo! Yeah! I am happy. I am so happy. Whoa. Yo. What are you saying? Right. This is come. In this pot is the banana and the potato and the yam, right? White yam, Jamaica sweet potato, and you see what I said about putting the mackerel head in there to keep the water white. So what can I say? I can't wait to go in and get one dumpling and yes, eat one dumpling. Woo! Get one dumpling and sample the pot. Yes. Sample the pot. What you mean sample the pot? Where the mackerel there? Take up the head. Lord have mercy, why we ever got to take up the head? And the head we take up. Can you imagine? When we go take up the head, the mackerel head. The mackerel head and the dumpling. You can't go wrong with this. The mackerel head and the dumpling. Look there. Oh. Oh. The mackerel nice. Mmm. I'm not for the head. Mmm. And down next to ackee and saltfish, national dish. Look at that. Look at the juice. It's sweet and oil, you know. And the real coconut milk boiled down and give the juice. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. Yeah. Look at that. Enjoy life, guys. One life to live. Remember. Please remember, like, share, and subscribe. Remember, I put my hat today. You know. Like catch your hat, not you? Mackerel run down. But me I eat the head right now. Bye. Mackerel run down sweet. Mackerel run down sweet.